Hi Class 2, I hope you're all okay today. Really looking forward to doing some home learning with you all. Our new topic for this term is called Tunnels, Turrets and Towers. I'm really excited about it. Today we're going to start learning about castles. We're going to spend the first few weeks learning about castles. We're going to try and think of some questions about castles. Do you know anything about castles already? Tell your grown-up anything that you already know. These pictures of castles might give you some ideas. If you need longer to talk to your grown-up, pause the video and you can chat for as long as you like about everything that you already know. If you don't know anything, don't worry, because we're going to find out lots of information. What would you like to find out about castles? Every time I start a new topic, I have so many questions for everything that I'd like to find out. And the best way to remember all of those questions is to write them down so I can research and find out. Hopefully, if you give me some of your questions, I'll be able to plan some activities to help us find the answers to them and do some nice things about what you'd like to learn about. So today we're going to have a go at writing down some questions about what you'd like to find out about castles during this topic. To write down a question, we need to use some question words, so I've written some down to help us. These are the question words: who, what, where, when, why. How, did, do, can, does. There are other question words you can use as well, but these ones are on the screen to help you. When we write a question, we also need to use a special type of punctuation. Can anybody remember what this is called? That's right, it's a question mark. We always use a question mark at the end of a question to tell the reader that it is a question. Right, I'm going to have a go at writing a question. See if you can help me. Right, what would I like to find out? Oh, I know something I'd really like to know. When were castles first built? First. Let me sound it out to help me spell the word first. First. Oh, it's whirl and twirl. First. When were castles first built? Right, that's my first question. What do you think? Have I got anything missing? That's right, I need a capital letter at the beginning of a sentence. So I need to have a capital W. When were castles first built? Always need to have punctuation at the end of a sentence. What punctuation do I need to have for a question? Yes, that's right, a question mark. When were castles first built? So we've got a capital letter at the beginning of our question, and we've got our special punctuation, a question mark at the end. And I've used one of our question words as well. When were castles first built? That's a really interesting question. Let's have a go at another question. Right, what else would I like to know? Who lived in castles? What have I missed out from my sentence? Can you help me? I need to remember a capital letter. Capital W. Who lived in castles? What else do I need to do? That's right, I need to add a question mark. Who lived in castles? So we've got a capital letter. We've got a question mark. And we've got our question word. Let's try and think of one more question. I'm going to go back and have a look at these question words. Right, we've got a who question and we've got a when question. Let's try one of these question words. How. I'm going to think of a how question. Okay, here we go. How. I must remember my capital letter this time. How did people. People's one of those tricky year 2 words. I think I can remember how to spell it. How did people defend themselves in castles? And at the end, I need to remember my question mark. How did people defend themselves in castles? Right, let's check our sentence. We've got capital letter at the beginning. I think all of my words are spelt carefully. I've really thought about my sounds. I've got a question mark at the end. Got a really good question word. And let us check if that sentence makes sense. How did people defend themselves in castles? Yes, I think that makes sense. 3 questions that I'd really like to find out about castles. I bet you can think of 3 questions. So what I'd like you to do now is have a look at these question words. Remember to use your question mark and your capital letters and have a go at writing some of your own questions. When you've written them, send them to me on Class Dojo. I bet you can think of at least 3 interesting questions. Some people might even think of 5 questions. I can't wait to read your questions, and then we'll try and find out some more about castles to answer those questions as quickly as we can. When you've done that, there's a video clip that I'd like you to look at to find out a little bit more about castles. It's about when Barnaby Bear visits Edinburgh Castle. The link doesn't work on the video, so I'll send it through the messages for your grown-ups to click on, and then they can open it up and you can watch it whenever you'd like. If the link doesn't work, just type in Barnaby Bear visits Edinburgh Castle. You can get that on the BBC website or on YouTube. Let me know what you think. Speak to you soon, Class 2. Well done for all your hard work. Goodbye.